Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday Prelims series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy. So today in this video, let us discuss the topics of 12th of September 2025. First, we are going to discuss about the red ivy plant. Second, about the border wing home guards. And third, about the Samudra Pradikshina. And fourth, about the fast track immigration trusted traveler program. And finally, African country mapping, that is Sierra Leone. So starting with our first topic, that is the red ivy plant. So what is the context of discussion of this plant, that is the red ivy plant? See, this red ivy plant is also known as the Morikoti Pacha in the Kerala, Morikoti Pacha. So from this plant leaves, the researchers at the Jawaharlal Nehru Tropical Botanical Garden and the Research Institute, Pallad in the Thiruvananthapuram of Kerala state. So researchers from this institute, by utilizing some element that is called as the actioside. Actioside, which is present in the leaves of this red ivy plant. By utilizing this actioside, the researchers from this particular institutes developed an innovative and a multifunctional wound healing pad by using the nanomaterials. So, this red ivy. So, let's discuss about this red ivy plant, which is also known as the Murikoti Pacho in Kerala. So this technical name, this red ivy plant scientific name is the Strobilanthes alternata. It belongs to the member of the family Acanthaceae. This red ivy plant is native to Java, but it grows abundantly in the tropical regions including India, China, Japan and the Indonesia. One important feature of this red ivy plant is that this plant grows very fast. The plants, these are the fastest growing plants. So what are the properties of this red ivy plant, which is also known as the Burikoti Pacha? Its medicinal properties include this plant, the actioside. Now, so these researchers from this particular Jawaharlal Nehru University developed a wound healing pad, some kind of pad by using the nanomaterials. And in that pad, they utilize the medicinal properties of this red ivy plant, which include the actioside molecule. So this actioside will heal the wounds. So that's how its medicinal properties include. This plant can be used in treatment of the wounds as well as in treating the kidney stones and the diarrhea, also the dysentery also. So this is about the red ivy plant, which is native to Java and grows abundantly in the tropical regions. And moving to a second topic, that is the border wing home guards. So why we are discussing this topic now? So the Union Ministry of Home Affairs has said that yes, they are contemplating to increase the strength of this border wing home guards along this China border. So we'll see about this. What are these border wing home guards? So before going into this border wing home guards, let's discuss what is this home guards. So these home guards are a voluntary force. Voluntary force took from the civilian people. So this force will assist the police in times of the internal security situations or the emergency conditions. So this voluntary force was first raised in the December 1946, before our independence. And this 1946, India was witnessing a horrible massacres of this horrible issues of this partition, right? So at those times the India was filled with the violence and the communal violence. So at those times the British forces raised this voluntary force, that is the home guards, to assist the police. And that voluntary force continued even after independence. And this force was strengthened after the Chinese aggression in the 1962, Indo-China War in the 1962. After this war, the central government advised all states and the union territories all the states and the union territories to compulsorily have these home guards at your state by involving the civilian population. And what is the role of these home guards? So these are the auxiliary force, that means the complementary force to the police in maintenance of the internal security. And these home guards are raised under the Home Guards Act, and they will follow the rules of the particular state government or the union territory. Remember, this was the question of the UPSC prelims question. So this was raised under the Home Guards Act, but they follow the rules of the state or the union territory, but not the rules of the central government. Here it is a trap. And regarding the policy of this, how many members will have and what are their roles and responsibilities, they are to be decided by the Ministry of the Home Affairs at the central level. And regarding the maintenance of these home guards, the expenditure will be shared between the center and the states in the ratio of 25:75. Remember, in the ratio of 25:75, the states has to incur the huge expenditure compared to the center in maintenance of these home guards. So this is the overall what are these home guards. Now coming to the border wing home guards. In that only category one is there, that is the border wing home guards. And these home guards are raised in the rural areas as well as the urban areas also. Now coming to the border wing home guards. So the name itself tells us that border wing. So these home guards act as an auxiliary force to the border security force, which is an armed police force, central armed force. So now currently only 7 states are authorized to have this border wing home guards. These states are the states which share the border with the international boundaries. So those 7 states are the Meghalaya, Tripura, Assam, West Bengal, Punjab, Rajasthan and the Gujarat. Now only these 7 states are authorized to have this border wing home guards. Remember, this is with respect to border wing home guards only. Now coming to the general home guards, all the states and the union territories has to have this home guards, okay? But only the 7 states have to have this border wing home guards. And now currently this border wing home guards is operational only in the Rajasthan. So now only Rajasthan state has implementing this border wing home guards, and now only this Rajasthan has this border wing home guards in acting as a complementary force to the border security force in the Indo-Pakistan area, Indo-Pakistan border. So that's why now the Union Central Ministry, the Union Home Ministry is contemplating to have this border security or this border wing home guards in the Indo-China border also, the states which come under the Indo-China border. And this border wing home guards perform the responsibility of a constable in this Rajasthan, according to this Rajasthan border wing home guards, and they are usually enlisted for 3 to 4 years. They will be provided with the training also. So this is about the border wing home guards. Remember, now this border wing home guards is only operational in the Rajasthan, and now with this decision it is also coming up in other states along the Indo-China border. Now coming to a third topic, that is the Samudra Pradakshina. So what is this Samudra Pradakshina? See, commemorating the Nari Shakti, the power of the women and the vision for the Vikasit Bharat, the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has virtually flagged off a historic tri-service all-women circumnavigation sailing expedition. So this Samudra Pradakshina is a tri-service all-women circumnavigation sailing expedition, which is known as the Samudra Pradakshina, and this is the first ever in the world. The Samudra Pradakshina is the first ever in the world which involves the all women only are going to circumnavigate the entire oceans. And he launched or he started this Samudra Pradakshina from the Gateway of India in the Mumbai on September 11, 2025. Virtually flagged off this historic Samudra Pradakshina. So going into the details of the Samudra Pradakshina. So the Samudra Pradakshina means it is a tri-service, all women circumnavigation expedition. The all women, the 10 women will circumnavigate the entire areas, the circumnavigate the oceans and other hopes. So this Samudra Pradakshina is a tri-surface all women circumnavigation expedition. So they will sail through the oceans and the seas of the world, and this is the first ever in the world which is going by the all women. So this is for a 9 months of duration. It started off on September 11th and it will continue to May 2026. And the number of women, 10 women officers are going under the circumnavigation or the Samudra Pradakshina, in which act or the vessel or the vehicle, that is the indigenously built Indian Army sailing vessel, that is the Triveni. So they are going to cover approximately 26 nautical miles starting from the gateway of India, starting from the Mumbai. And they cross the equator twice and they cover the 3 great capes. Those are the Levin, Horn and the Cape of Good Hope, and all major oceans. They will sail all the major oceans of the world, and particularly the dangerous areas, dangerous passages. These are the Southern Ocean and the Drake Passage are the dangerous passages. But these Nari Shakti, these 10 women are also going to sail through these dangerous passages also. And they are also going to cover the 4 international port calls. Those are from Australia, Fremantle, Littleton, New Zealand, Port Stanley, Canada, and the Cape Town of South Africa. These are the 4 international port calls. They will attend these port calls also before returning to India on May 2026. So this is about the first ever in the world Samudra Pradakshina. Now coming to the important facts regarding the circumnavigation. So Sir Robin Knox Johnston from United Kingdom was the first person to complete solo non-stop circumnavigation in the year 1969. So he was the first person who completed the first non-stop and the solo. He went alone circumnavigation of all the areas. And the first Indian to complete the solo circumnavigation was the Captain Dilip Donde, retired Captain Dilip Donde. He took this circumnavigation in the year 2009 to 2010. Next, first Indian to complete the non-stop. So, this first Indian to complete the solo circumnavigation, he stopped somewhere and he took some time. But coming to the first Indian who completed the non-stop solo circumnavigation was in the year 2012 to 13, that is the retired Commander Abhilash Tommy. Now, moving to a fourth topic, that is the Fast Track Immigration Trusted Traveler Program. So, this program was the old. It was launched in the year 2024 June month only. But now, the Union Home Minister launched this Fast Track Immigration Trusted Traveler Program in the 5 major airports. In the June 2024, this was launched initially in the Terminal 3 at the Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. Due to its success, now Union Home Ministry has launched this program in the 5 major or 5 more airports that include the Lucknow, Trichy, Thiruvananthapuram and 2 others we'll see in the next following slides. So what is this Fast Track Immigration Trusted Travelers Program? So it is a government-led initiative, and through this program, it will expedite, it will fast track the process of immigration clearance. So it will help in fast tracking the process of the immigration clearance at the airports. Passengers have to wait a huge lot of time to have this immigration clearance while traveling. So in order to avoid those time lags, and to save their energy and the time, the Union Home Ministry has come up with this Fast Track Immigration Trusted Travelers Program, which will expedite the immigration clearance for the eligible travelers. Eligible travelers means the travelers has to register to avail this program. So that's how it ensures a faster, smoother and a more secure travel experience for the pre-verified passengers. So to avail under this trusted traveler program, the passengers, the travelers has to register first, and they have to be verified for the concerned authorities. And who is the nodal agency? That is the Bureau of the Immigration under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Remember, Ministry of Home Affairs, not the Ministry of the Civil Aviation Authority. Now, coming to the eligibility, who can avail this fast track immigration trusted travelers program? So, this is available to the Indian nationals and as well as the foreign nationals who are holding an OCI card, that is the Overseas Citizenship of India card. And also, the passenger's passport is valid for at least 6 months at the time of applying for this fast track immigration trusted travelers program. Now, also, the membership of this program will be for the 10 years or till the validity of the passport, whichever is earlier. So, how this work? First, it includes the pre-verification level. The travelers have to register and they have to provide the required information, whichever provided in the sheet or the application format. And along with that, they have to provide their biometrics also. That is the fingerprint and the face image. The travelers will register along with this document and then the concerned authorities will verify is this correct or not. And then they are registered in this fast track immigration trusted travelers program. So after what happens, how it will ensure the faster and the smoother? For this registered or the pre-verified travelers, there will be a dedicated fast track lanes. Now, at the toll collection, at the toll plaza, how we have now, most of the lanes for the fast tag lanes and other includes the cash as well as the fast tag lane, right? Likewise, in the airports also, we will have this dedicated fast track lanes. And after that, they will provide the quick and the hassle-free clearance. So through this dedicated fast track lanes, they will check this biometric and the other required information which is pre-registered and the verified. So now their immigration, their travel is easy. They can go and board the flight. And now, coming to the suspension. So the travelers who are required by the law enforcement agencies as well as the courts, for those travelers, this fast track immigration trusted travelers program may be suspended even after the enrollment also because those travelers are required by these law enforcement agencies and the courts. So they will not be allowed to enter or exit by avoiding this normal huge complex immigration procedure. Coming to the deployment of this fast track trusted traveler program in 2024 in June, it was first deployed in the Terminal 3 of the Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. And now the Union Home Minister Amit Shah has launched this program in the Lucknow, Thiruvananthapuram, Trichy, Kozhikode and the Amritsar. And it is going to be come up in overall 21 airports in the country. So this is about the fast track immigration trusted travelers program, which ensures the smooth, secure and the faster travel for the passengers. Now coming to a final topic, that is the Sierra Leone. So here you can see this is the Sierra Leone on this west coast of the Africa. It's the country of the West Africa. Its capital and the largest city is the Freetown. And Sierra Leone name, the country of the name comes from the Leone mountains which surround this capital, Freetown capital. And regarding this Sierra Leone, we have to remember one Portuguese sailor, that is the Pedro de Sintra. So he was a 15th century Portuguese explorer. So he was the first European to discover and map this Freetown. Next, coming to the rivers of this Sierra Leone, that is the Great Scarces, Little Scarces, Rock Hill, John, Seva, Mova and the Mano. So this Sierra Leone has a rich dense of drainage system which includes mainly 9 rivers. Coming to the mountains or the peaks of the Sierra Leone, that is the mountain Loma, Loma Mansa mountain and the Tinky mountain. So this is surrounded by only 2 countries, that is the Liberia and next is the Guinea. And here it is the Atlantic Ocean. So that's all for today. Thank you.